Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 2. Last episode, I basically made a whole lot of silk and made where are you, windmill? Yeah, a large wind turbine, because I wanted to go down the route of Magneticraft for our quests. However, between episodes, I got some really boring stuff out of the way. First of all, I expanded the size of the smeltery so it can do nearly a stack at a time. I think it's about 4 short, which means I've also processed all the metal. Well, not all of it, but most of it, as you can see. And in here is all the metal, so we're going to have to start breaking up those chests as well. What I didn't process is the zinc, because you can't process zinc in a smeltery. We're going to have to wait until we get a crusher of some kind for that one. Also, I did all the coloured flowers. I have all the seeds here from my work. And finished off the crops that I had growing there as well. So I've got 10, 10, 10 of all of those up to there. And I am growing mystical white flower seeds because that is where we need to go next. Now, in the process of doing that, I actually finished some quests. However, I did not pick up the quest rewards. So that's what we're going to do right now. First, dye seeds. Get my final quarter of a heart. There's a good story behind this final quarter of a heart, actually. So we'll claim that reward. Hooray, chance cube. And final quarter of a heart. So I've had to do all of this twice. And the reason for that is, and some of you may remember a tweet I made, a very vague tweet, saying that the Project Ozone 2 LP might be in trouble. Because we only have one life right now. If I go back here, we only have one life. And while I was working on the flowers, I was not aware that it was nighttime. And even though I have all this armor on, I was working on the flowers and I was very close to being done. Very close to being done. I think I was just working on the last flower, which I think was this one. And a John Cena creeper came up behind me and blew up, and I died. Obviously, the problem with that is that this is hardcore questing mode, once you run entirely out of lives and die, it's game over, basically. However, I wasn't gonna allow that to happen off camera. So instead, I decided I'm gonna leave my keyboard and mouse alone so I don't run around like a rabbit. Instead, I tried to retrieve the deleted save using backup software that I had. Deleted file recovery software that I had. And it corrupted the save during its time on the scratch disk. If that doesn't make any sense to you, don't worry about it. It just means that the files were in a very precarious position, having just been deleted. And I couldn't get the save back, and I was worried, and I even went on to the Forgecraft IRC, and I was like, guys, help me out. How can I get my save back? And then we went through all this stuff, and about 30 minutes into the discussion, and this is also about an hour and a half after me trying to get it to work by myself, I realized that this actually has a backup mod on it, and it's been running. So I went and I retrieved the final backup that had been made, and it was just before I started all the flowers, and I said to myself, alright, let's do this all over again. This time, let's not die to a John Cena creeper, huh? So, that's my story of disaster out of the way. We nearly lost the LP off camera. How very morbid. Now, we have 2 lives, so I can foolishly die once if I like. Alright. Something else I noticed is, because I went looking for spruce, briefly, just in case, before I remembered we actually had a spruce seed that we'd got from sifting dirt. And I saw up this way something, and this is basically I should explore more. And I saw up this way that we have, over this hill, a little castle type thing. Now I know this is from a mod called Ancient Artifacts, I think is the name of it, this thing. And I have not explored it yet. However, I do know Ancient Artifacts has a lot of traps and stuff. But we have, see, illusory block. Why is this an illusory block? Let's break said illusory block. And there you see. We have upright spikes under said illusory block. So if I stood on that illusory block, I'd have fallen straight through onto these spikes and it would have been nasty. Okay, let's get these blocks out of the way. Get a real block so I can do this. And climb the ladder. Where does that bring us to? Another ladder. A ladder without a ladder. Okay. You might be able to work with this. Just need another block. Because you should be able to stand on the bottom ladder briefly. No. How about I break the bottom one and put it there. Okay. We have more illusory blocks. That would have been horrible. Where does that go? I would have lived a little bit, but maybe if I fell off the last one I would have died. So we're going to replace those. It's a good thing I got that heart, huh? Do not rush this mod. You will die. Okay, but we got what we came for. A display. Oh, it's just called artifacts, not ancient artifacts. Stone figurine of toughness. How to boost passively, plus 2.5. So if I put that in there, you'll see that I now have orange hearts. And I want this display case because it's cool. And down we go. We're going to go back to the base because it's turning night time. I also have one more quest to hand in. I'm sure you'll want to see what we get from said quest. But I was heading through the flowers because I really want to get to doing mystical crops. Because mystical crops are going to help us a lot. A lot. The less sifting we have to do, the better. I'm sure we'll end up having automated sifting going on at some point, but for now, if I can avoid doing it, I will. Right, so, got one quest in beta, and that is the one for creating the mystical white seeds. Claim reward. We just get a dodecahedron for that. Gross. Building up quite a stock though, so we'll be able to get some nice stuff at some point once we have something awesome. I haven't killed enough mobs yet because I know this also has random things, which has ghosts, which also allow you to... Oh, you guys are still alive. I think I might get this creeper's attention. Come here, creeper, sir. Get shot. Where's the crank? Alright, you're full. Oh yeah, and I had another blood moon during the second bout of trying to grow flowers. Compressed skeleton, that's fun. That's what happens when you break a compressed skeleton, by the way. Does that have durability? It does not. How fantastically overpowered. Come on, you. I don't know what kind of creeper you are. I'm starting to think that John Cena creepers can run faster, so I think that's a standard creeper. But I still don't want to risk it by getting too close. In case I'm wrong. No, you cannot survive that. Bad. Stop. Our mystical white flowers have grown too. so we can continue on. Get some Magnesio. Ah, that's what I'm after. You. Die. Did I get anything? I didn't. Boo! I'm after what they drop, because they can drop Spectre. Is it Spectre? Yeah, Spectre made from ectoplasm. They drop ectoplasm, which lets you make spectral iron, which lets me make a Spectre key, which takes me to my own little private dimension. And I'm wondering if we can open chance cubes there. But that might be dangerous too, because it's a small space. Anywho, I needed the spruce, by the way, to make podzol. Because podzol is the only way you can grow mystical white. I'm going to plant those there. Get some bone meal. And clone me some... I'm dumb. You need shears for that. I forgot. I have shears in my inventory and everything. Hurry up and grow. Grow, grow, grow. There you go. Let's try that again. Shears this time. And there we go. We've got 8 petals. So we'll put you guys here, I think. And then I want 4. I think I need 1 more. And the next thing we have to do in the quest line is make this, which means we need a wander the forest. I guess I'm going to need a couple more, aren't I? I'm going to need living wood, wander the forest, fungal petal apothecary. Oh, I see. You can apparently make different kinds of petal apothecary now. That was something that I'm not aware of. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Hey, you guys. Then I need you guys. Alright. Petal apothecary. Any extra seeds in here, do I? No, I should go grab some. You. No, you. That'll do. My inventory is so full at the moment. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Seed. And we get our first pure daisy. Isn't that wonderful? Now we can start doing things like living wood and living rock and so on. So I am going to take a moment to do the things involved in the quest, because most of it's just going to be me standing here waiting for these to change, and then I will be back. Alright, that should be enough to finish everything. I ended up making 2 pure daisies just to speed things along. So I have my Wander the Forest. We now have a mana pool. And finally we need a book. So I need some sugarcane. Make a book. Add any old sapling. Lexicopedinia. Alright. So that is that quest done. Let's take the middle reward bag. Basic. Boo. Elite bin. That stores a bunch of items. Oh, it's turning night time. Also, I don't know whether you noticed, but that quest finished 3 times. Yay, bugs. Alright, let's just... This isn't going to be the permanent home for these things. I'm just wanting to clear stuff out and keep things in similar areas. I made it pretty clear in my Skyblock LP that I'm not the biggest fan of Britannia. I respect it as a mod and the amount of complexity and everything it has, but I just personally don't find it as enjoyable as some people do. So, with that out of the way, that should let us get into other things. We need mana manipulation though. We need to create a mana spreader, which we have the living wood for that. Let's do that then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. White petal. That's why I haven't grown any other mystical petals. So I'm only going so far as I can with this to ignore it as much as I can for now. Detection task, we need mana diamond and mana pearl. Then will you let me get there? No. No, you won't. I need some rose red, some dandelion yellow, and some bone meal. How much bone meal did you want from me? 1. Easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Manual submit. Apparently that worked, but also didn't. Select task. Manual submit. Are you done? You're blinking. Oh, it's repeatable. That's why. Okay, so they just got me some floral fertilizer. And now we need to do those things, which means I need to find a temporary place. What do I do with that mana pool I made? There, I put it there. I kind of did that totally absent-mindedly, by the way. We're going to cheat because our reward bags have been giving us these. There they are, Black Lotus. You can dump them in a pool for instant mana. And how many did you want of each? 1 of each. I think we can just manage that. Fine by me. I mean, I could set up the day blooms. Oh, is that not how you work? I'm going to have to look at the Lexica down here, aren't I? You open stuff and things. Take me back. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. I want to. No, I don't want to view it online either. Oh. Boo. Boo-wins. I need to get to your index book. There it is. Alright. Black Lotus. Right. Black Lotus, known by is however that contains strong amount of mana, can be released by putting it in contact with a mana pool. Just tossing it would do. Yeah, I thought so. Ugh. And work. And work. Have you seriously, like, stopped this from... Oh, you're evil, guys. You are evil. Mana. Diluted mana pool. They're evil. They've stopped the Black Lotus from working. I have to engage with this mod more than I want to. Boo-wins. Boo-wins. Alright. Fine. Give me this. You. There. Hang on. Function bind. You. There. You. There. You. There. Okay. I guess I should set up the night ones, even though they're barely ever going to get used. There. Okay. So, we will now probably have a trickle of... There it goes. Trickle of mana in there. Will it let me put a... Ah, so I needed to have some mana in there. That still hasn't provided a lot of mana, has it? Or did it? Or did it provide enough? It did provide enough. Okay. Well, crisis averted. Crisis averted. Middle bag. One of these days the middle one will be worth it. We got a Starfield creator. That thing's fun, actually. I think it's entirely cosmetic. But it's pretty fun. I can't remember how you work. So I'm just going to leave you there. Have fun. Until we build something there, that is. Right. Mana distributor. Not very useful for me. I need more Soren chests. I do. Okay. I'm going to put some stuff away. Right. So, next. I think we basically need to do runic altar before we can do this. No, we don't. We just need seeds and a mana pool. Good. Good, I say. So what did I do with those extra seeds? Seemingly, I put them away. We may as well make as many as we can. So we're... Just grab like 10. And then I put the remaining Black Lotus in here. I'm just going to burn the Black Lotus and get this over and done with. In you go. Minicio seeds. Could only afford one. That's fine. You know why? Because we only need one. We will need some water though. And I'm wondering, are you agri-craftable? Are you agri-craftable? I don't know. I'm willing to find out. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need some crop sticks if I intend to try this out. Because AgriCraft plus this is, oh my god, it does. Alright, well, we know what to do. Off you go. We are going to make many lovely Minicio Essence seeds at 10, 10, 10, and I'm just going to have all the Minicio we ever needed. And then some, probably. One thing I forgot to do, I'm just on the way to making this grow, but I think we count as having done this now. So, let's just hand that in. You get an Amulet of Growth. That's going to help me a lot right now. On you go. Let's do this thing. Amulet of Growth. Wait, I think I need to turn you on. Yeah. Alright, I will return. And just like that, we have 10, 10, 10 Minicio seeds. Hooray! This is just about to break. That's fine. I need to clean up all of this. Oh, we managed to get all the seeds. I guess we got 10, 10, 10 quite early, actually. because that'll be what that big stack of 10 is. So that helps me out quite a bit. Means we'll have 11 10 10 10 Minicio seeds to work with in the beginning. I will just identify them all. Whoops, I think I threw away the one I identified. That's okay, we still have 10. Let's just plant them all. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. This is how I like to fit 4 sets of crops onto one water block space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll just let these, we'll let these spread out in their own time. Look, those have already grown. I suppose that's probably because I had a little bit of extra emulate left. It's now all gone. But Minicio Essence forever and ever. Not that we had a shortage of it in the first place, but now we absolutely certainly do not have a shortage of it. Let's lock ourselves inside for a moment. Because what does that mean we get into? That means we get into weak infusion. Which wants us to make a weak infusion stone. Which is, I think we'll just use gold for this. 8 Minicio around a gold block. Good. Good. And also Accio Essence, which is 4 Minicio around a weak infusion stone. Actually, let's use an emerald. I'm using emeralds less than I'm using gold. So, give me that. It's 1 quest complete. And that's 2 quests complete. I think, unless they wanted more than 1 Accio. Ah, they did. They wanted a stack of Accio. Good thing we made a 10 10 10 Minicio plant, huh? Oh. There. Whoops. Alright. We're not going to have the full stack just yet. Very close to it, though. 54 Accio Essence. What can we use Accio Essence for? I think we want to use it to make a hoe, first of all. Yeah, the Accio hoe gets us an extra essence, but I don't think we need that, actually, because of the fact that they're agricraft Minicio plants. Oh boy. I have to stop letting it go on long enough to get creepers to spawn. Nighttime, that is. Let nighttime go on long enough to get creepers to spawn. You want your attention. Here you go. You figured it out. Only you can prevent forest fires. Cool. So normally I think these plants would only give you 1 essence, but because we have the Agricraft 10 10 10, they give us 4. I only need a little more, so let's speed this along. Get us a bunch more. Grow, my pretties, grow! Okay, so a full crop should get us a stack and 16 Minicio Essence. And the reason I know that is because of the way that the Agricraft crops work in that style that I like to plant them, which is to fit 4 crops on 1 lot of water. So this should be enough. There we go. I want to keep a little bit because I think we need this for other crops. Or am I wrong? We need it for magical fertilizer. No, I seem to be wrong. Alright. That's fine. That does let us finish 2 quests though. So let's grab that one. And... oh. Boo, we'll pick the left one then. Got 2 basic reward bags. Fun. Off you guys go. We get some Essence Bricks. An Essence Bricks 2.0. Fun, and some more glowstone glass walls. What on earth are these magical crops decorative? Alright. I suppose. In here you go. My middle bag trick isn't working. It's so sad. Regular infusion stone will require us to actually start getting into the plants, which is what I expected. But that's fine, because the plants are going to serve us very, very well. And we also want Accio furnace, which is going to take a furnace surrounded by 4 Accio essence. Now, the Accio furnaces, or rather the magical crops furnaces, are really cool. But because we have better furnaces, it's probably best to just wait until we can get to the ultimate furnace over here before we worry about things. So I'm just going to forego making those for anything other than quest related reasons. So we have to do that anyway. So we should. Because each one is, like the Accio furnace is used to get the next one. So that's our Accio furnace. Left. Basic. I am getting the worst luck. It's because of this, isn't it? You can go in here. You can go in here. So, to get the next one, we use Crucio Essence around that, and then Empirico, and then Zavicio, and then Tempero to get the ultimate. So we'll be working toward that very slowly. It will be a very long time before we get up to the ultimate furnace. But I suppose you can just like sit on top of this furnace. It works like a normal furnace, including the sidedness. So we have to put up with that. That can sit up there. That's fine. Right. We also need to make armor, don't we? So, how do we make that? Accio seed bag, Accio ingots, which is how we make the armor. We're going to have to work toward that anyway, because I already have a Zavicio chestplate. We need some golden iron for that. It's not too bad though. We also need to use this. Okay, no, the seeds are different. We need to grow them. We need to make them. So we do need to make a runic altar. Boo. But okay, that's fine. That's forgivable. So we'll work towards that next episode as well. But next episode we might give the whole plant thing a break. I might work on the plant stuff kind of alongside it because it's very linear. Not a lot is happening doing that stuff. We have also opened up a couple of other things in Gamma now, and not just QED. We can do storage drawers and wooden spikes. We also opened up Zeta at some point, which is going to require us to make a solar panel flux 1, which will require mirrors and electrotine alloy, probably because we picked up electrotine, actually. So that'll be fun. We've got lots to do. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots to do. I'm not seeing where, maybe it's in Delta and Epsilon or Eta, but I'm not seeing where mechanism comes into things because I am a fan of mechanism and would like to get at their machines. So we'll be working on this stuff more next episode as well, and hopefully that will reveal to us those things. So anyway, with that done, with us acquiring Accio Essence, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.